The Killer stars Michael Fassbender and a slew of other cast members and is the latest film directed by David Fincher. This will be a non-spoiler review. Let's dig into it. Welcome back visionaries to my latest video. Today we'll be looking at The Killer. Here's a quick plot synopsis. Michael Fassbender's character, a killer with multiple identities, has made a mistake with his job. So his life gets compromised and his wife was a victim of that. Henceforth, he needs to fix his mistake and avenge his wife. There's a lot to like here, so let's get into it. First, I must give credit to Michael Fassbender, probably one of his best acting when it comes to his recent projects. Then I must say, I like how the concept of a killer is handled here. Usually in media, they just murder people, that's a killer, right? But here it is more realistic. They show the actual planning and the processes and the weight that comes before the action. It's a slow burn film that focuses more on the build up to the murder over the murdering itself. It's definitely a more realistic and quiet take as well. The planning, precision, all leading up to the final moment, and it's really amazing. And the film also focuses on how the person who committed the crime would rid himself of all witnesses by getting rid of the evidence in a smart and efficient way. These are things that movies today don't put much emphasis and focus on. Instead, they would place more focus on the action, all the fire, because it is much more flashier and more bombastic. But here it is a more grounded take that focuses more on his life and everyday things he does, from planning to execution and to staying clear. I feel that both interpretations of a killer is great, but I feel that this version, the more grounded and real version, is a more unique take because it's rarely seen in movies. We see Michael Fassbender's character struggle with burden, loneliness, and other emotions as well that a real killer would face. And what's more brilliant is that Fassbender shows all these emotions in the most subtle way possible. Subtlety is the key to films like this, and a killer can't possibly be showing emotions like your typical anime character. Fassbender is clearly a fantastic actor and this movie shows. Next, let's talk about the cinematography. The cinematography is incredible. The lighting and camera movement here were great. The world was bleak and beautiful. Lighting is one of the most crucial elements in cinematography and it is just really beautiful, man, in this film. Props to the cinematographer. The film follows a chapter by chapter story, just like a storybook. I thought this was a fitting way for this specific story to progress. Therefore, the film's plot was actually orderly and arranged. Hence, there was no messiness or clunkiness with it, which I feel a lot of films about a killer could fall victim to. But thanks to this chapter by chapter format, it feels very easy to follow. It's not jumping to different places, it's just one straight line. Props to Andrew Kevin Walker for that, who's the writer for this film. And I also like the concept of getting to the mind of the killer. With this film, David Fincher proves once again why he is one of the great directors of our time. But despite all that, I did have a few drawbacks with this film. So this is a streaming service movie, this is a Netflix movie. See, don't get me wrong, I feel that this story would have benefited more as a series, because there are a lot of characters and a lot of moments that were very underdeveloped in this story. It's a 2-hour long film and it's very underdeveloped. So I felt that if it was a series, there would be more opportunities to develop the characters and certain moments better. Side note, the film is slow paced and grounded. If you're a person who likes fast paced, bombastic and flamboyant action, then this is not for you. Overall, it's a great film. It is well executed. It's a unique idea, but was quite underdeveloped. I'm going to give this film a 9 out of 10. If you like this video, click the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel, and see you guys next time. You guys are always the best.